What's good, everybody? Professor Peters here with you guys today. In my video, we are talking about how to find the missing degrees of a triangle. All right. So our problem says one angle of an obtuse triangle measures 4 times the first angle. The third angle is 30 degrees less than the first angle. What are the degrees of each angle? So basically, we have a triangle and we don't know any of the values and we have to come up with it. So the first thing we need to know is that this is an obtuse triangle. So what does that mean? That means that one of those angles is going to be larger than 90 degrees and the other two are going to be smaller than 90. So let's say I make a sketch, right, of an obtuse triangle. So something like this. So we have that one obtuse angle and the other two, like I said, are going to be less than 45. Now, the next important information, it says that one of the angles is 4 times the first angle. So imagine we have the first angle, right? The first angle is just x. We have another angle that whatever x is, we're going to take that number and multiply it by 4 to get another angle. So let's put 4x, because this looks like it's going to be the largest angle. All right. And then the last or the next sentence says the third angle is 30 degrees less than the first angle. So what does that mean? We are going to take x and whatever x is, we are going to subtract 30 from it so that we could determine the degrees of measure for this angle. Now, we're starting to put this together and we're saying to ourselves, all right, Mr. Peters, what is next? Well, we need to come up with an equation, right? So basically, we're going to, when we add all of these three angles, it's supposed to equal what? What will these three angles equal? And just remember that every triangle is equal to 180 degrees. So this is what all three sides should be equal to. Now, Mr. Peters, how do we solve? Glad you guys asked me that question. Definitely going to show you guys how to just in a moment. So now we need to come up with an equation, right? So we know that x, right, plus, because remember, when we add all these sides together, they're supposed to equal this. So we know what the equation is supposed to equal to. So we have x plus 4x plus x minus 30 is equal to 180 degrees. So this is how we set the problem up initially, right? We add all three of those angles and we know it equals to 180. So now to figure out exactly what the x value is, let's start cleaning up this equation. And we're going to do that by combining our like terms. So when I look at those like terms, right? 4x plus x is 5x plus another x is going to give me 6x, right? Bring down the minus 30 and bring down the equal to 180. Now, if we combine like terms for the variables, the next step for us to do is to combine the numbers with no variables. So now I'm going to isolate this 6x. I'm going to get it by itself. So this is why we are moving 30 to the other side. So now we have 6 times x is equal to, and I believe this is 210. It is, right? So what are we going to do now at this step, guys? We have the equation, and we want to determine what do we do next. So this is what we do. We're going to solve for x. So I divide by 6, right? This is the way to get x by itself. So now x is by itself. And on the other side, we're going to go ahead and repeat that step. So, and I'm going to use my calculator for this. Always double check your answer with your calculators, guys, please. So we have 210 divided by 6. So now we know x is equal to 35, right? So are we done with this problem? No, absolutely not. Even though we did a great job, we have to now go back and identify each angle and its measure. So we know that the first angle, which is just x, this is going to be, and let's erase this, let's just fill it out. This is 35 degrees. And we said to get this angle here, we're going to take x, which is 35, and we're going to subtract 30 from it. So what that means is that this angle here is only 5 degrees, right? So now we substituted the first angle and we have our other angle. What about this last angle here? And guys, all we have to do, substitute our x and then multiply. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take 4 and we're going to, we're going to multiply it by 35. And once we do, we are going to get 140. So let's erase this and put in 140 degrees. Now, quick tip, right? If you found this video helpful, if you found our video helpful, we're gonna ask that you smash the like button for us, leave a comment down below, letting us know that this video was helpful. But one thing to finish this problem off, guys, double check your answer. And the way that you double check your answer, you're going to add all of these angles together. And once we do that, right, we're going to get 40. And then once we add 140 to it, this is going to give us 180 degrees. So we know that the angles and the measurements that we got for them are going to be correct. So we hope that you found our video helpful on this topic today, how to find the missing angles given a word problem. I'm Mr. Peters. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Smash that subscribe button for us and join us Monday on our next video that'll be coming out. Thank you guys.